And welcome back to Rockslide Alpha 10 Episode 2. We got a lot of work ahead of us. These guys need to dig out some rooms. They need to haul a bunch of rocks. And I feel like we're missing one. Mom is out here going for a walk. Mom, of course, being the male pilot with the right leg and left hand stab and bite scars, respectively. We can't grow anything, which is unfortunate. We do have 24 survival meals, so enough for probably the rest of the month, because the months, I believe it said they were shortened from 12 days to 10 days, so we should be okay for the rest of the month until we can start growing, and then we will also start hunting soon as well. But let's get things rolling. We want to dig out. You know what? I guess we'll just dig out this one right here and put another door there. And then they'll start working on that hallway with all of their rooms and stuff. And then I'll have them start working on the kitchen area as well. Looks like we have a little bit of uranium over here. Let's check out some of the stuff that we can build while these guys are working. Joy. So we can build a steel horseshoes pin, a steel chess table, or a steel billiards table. We can, of course, make these out of other things. You know, why not give these guys a horseshoe area? I'm kind of curious to see how the trees are gonna work, because it said you can't sow them anymore, so we can't plant trees, so we can't have a tree farm. I'm assuming they're just gonna grow back because we're in a forest. They're gonna slowly grow back, but that may not be the case. And I do want to get research going now as well. So let's go ahead and get some research going. I'll use steel. We have a decent amount of steel. And I guess for right now, where do I want to put it? I don't know where I want to put it. I kind of want to put it over here, but that's where they're sleeping. Once they finish their rooms, then we can do some research. We also need to get some power going. I know we need a meal source and trading capacity. It'll be okay, guys. It'll be okay. Mom is just gonna kind of cloud watch next to the extremely hot geyser. That's okay if that's what you want to do, Mom. What are we doing? We're getting some power going. Probably up here in this rocky area. I think this would actually be a pretty nice place to get some power going. So let's just drop. I know we're gonna have to kind of run the power all the way through, and it's gonna be a little wonky. Maybe that's not a good idea. I want to have the power just in case. You know what, we'll reorganize it later. We're gonna do that for now. I want to go ahead and get the power just in case someone decides to come and attack us. And we are actually able to grow stuff now, so this is gonna be good. We have quite a few little nanimals just kind of hanging out around our base. Alright, let's get a turret up. Let's put it right here. That way it can shoot all the way down that lane going into our base. I know it's not a lane. Been playing Heroes of the Storm recently. Really getting into that, and it's a ton of fun. So that's why I say lane. Let's just put a power strip down. Really, like I said, the only thing I'm concerned about is getting the security up just in case we do get attacked. Maybe some sandbags in this area as well wouldn't be a bad idea. So let's go ahead and sandbag up this turret, and then also drop some sandbags back here. And I do want to... Okay, we also need a battery. Should have thought of that. It's nice not having to research this stuff. I will say that it definitely did add a little bit of a challenge after playing the Alpha 9 build for so long. But it's nice to be able to just kind of get back in and do stuff. We need 120 squirrel skin. We do have new dining chairs. That looks pretty cool. Let's... I guess I don't want them to mine anything down here because they're supposed to be mining this section up here. They spent almost all of yesterday growing or planting crops, which, you know, that's fine. We need to get that done. You know what? I'm gonna have them dig out the hallway, but I'm not gonna have them dig out those two rooms. I'll move the beds into here and they'll all share one room for the time being. Looks like we have some steel up here. We've struck compacted steel. But once they get this hallway dug out and this room dug out, I'm gonna have them work on the kitchen and this little hall slash freezer area. That way we'll have a place to store our crops that's gonna be indoors. So let's go ahead and set this area to be mined out. I know we don't need that big of an area, but I figure if we're gonna have this much space to dig into, go big or go home. And we will have that little area dug out as well. And we'll need to dig out channels for AC units at some point because those put out quite a good amount of heat. Let's mine out this uranium just for the time being. And let's go ahead and tomorrow hopefully they'll be able to get these wooden beds constructed. Let's drop some beds down and build them I guess just a steel door because we're gonna have a lot of steel, I imagine. Alright, it is connected, so it's just hopefully we just don't get attacked at night. That's gonna be the thing. And you know, I may not actually dig out this hallway. In fact, I don't think I will. We can have little like secondary areas off to the side, but I don't think we need that whole thing. And we'll just do a 3 wide there as well. And then expand that one more. Low food and escape pod crashing hard nearby. If anyone survived, they'll be badly wounded. Daniil, the clerk, male space refugee. Pretty good at social, not good at anything else other than research. Let's go. Let's have Mom go rescue Daniil. I don't really want to capture him because he's not really great at anything else. And also we don't have a little prison set up yet. Maybe that's another thing we can do. We can just build a little prison room just kind of offset. Lots of mining to get done. Lots and lots of mining. I don't think I really have anything else to talk about, and since this is a lot of mining, I think what I'm gonna do is pause the recording and I'll bring you guys back once we get more of this area dug out. I know I don't really need this much space. You know what? Let's just cancel. Just cancel all of that. Square it off. And then we'll get a auto door. And we don't really need a door between there, I don't think. I guess it would be good in case we get invaded. That's going to be a pirate raid. Thankfully the sun is up. We do have our turrets. A group of pirates from the Sabres have arrived in drop pods nearby. They will prepare for a while and then attack. And it looks like just one. We have Scott here. Carrying an awful steel shiv. You are pretty solid at shooting. And you would be an artist. You're lazy, which kind of sucks. You're a fast walker and you won't binge drink. You're a commissar. You know what? I think I'm gonna enjoy that. Daniil is up, consuming a packaged survival meal. And what do we need? We need a closed-in area with a sleeping spot. That's what we need. So this. Prisoners. Wait. One of these is Daniil's bed. Oh, wow. Is he just going to stay here until he's better? That's interesting. You know what? All this is just assuming that we're even gonna get Scott. We may not. We've struck gold. That's actually really awesome. We are getting stupid lucky. I can always place down a sleeping spot in there now and then just cancel that if I need to. But we're just going to kind of hang out for Scott. He's beginning his assault. I would be surprised if he would even make it past the turrets. But let's have Mom go over here, and then Sev can go over here. So you know what? Since you have a pistol. Alright, and then we'll let Moody just kind of keep on keeping on. We have a lot of rocks to clear out, which is unfortunate. Enemy contact soon. Moody's going to have a snack and watch the show. Hopefully not get shot. And Scott is down. Okay, so that is good news for us. And it looks like Daniil just left, so I can go ahead and set these for prisoners. And let's undraft these guys. Mom, if you could capture Scott, and yeah. I know we need power for the auto door. I didn't forget. I did forget. I totally forgot. Alright, well, we have 8 survival meals left. And let's go ahead and Scott, you will get some medicine and a friendly chat. Actually, attempt to recruit, that's a new it's not a checkbox anymore. Let's check your health. Okay, we didn't. You have a bad back, which kind of sucks, but we didn't take off any of your limbs, which is great. And we can go ahead and set up. I don't know why I always pause the game if I'm going to do anything, and I don't know why. Let's go ahead and set up a stockpile. We will name you I guess pantry for right now. You will be the pantry. And I don't want you to have legendary items only, because I don't even know what that would entail. All food. Did beer ever get moved to food? I'm curious. It did. Chocolate is now in the game. Delicious preparation of cocoa seeds ground together with sugar and vanilla. Very pleasurable to eat, but not very nutritious. That is one of the things that's going to give joy to our colonists, and it is purchasable from traders. So I want food to be stored in here for right now, and also I would like animal corpses and manufactured medicine. Just for the time being, I would like medicine to be stored in there. We'll have to get that sorted out soon. And these guys have a little bit more mining to do inside. Then hopefully they'll start digging over here and we can get our batteries set up. We have lots of hauling to do. Lots and lots of hauling to do. I'm thinking maybe we'll have a battery center sort of over here, and then perhaps a comm room over here, and then like a little prison area. Maybe have 2 prison areas right here. That's what I'm thinking right now. So let's kind of just have a look around. I believe we need a 3x2 just for the comms console. So we don't really need that big of a room. I'll make it a 5. So we'll have something like that. And then we can have some prison areas. There's an infection going on right now. That's not good. We'll have a couple little prison rooms right here. Something like that, I'm thinking. Alright, let's check out this infection. Scott has an infection in her torso, so that's going to eat up a good amount of medicine. Mom's taking care of Scott right now. Alright, well, since we know our batteries are going to go up here, I'm going to go ahead and just dig this section out. Batteries are 2x1s. I want to keep you 2 away. So if I do something like this, it's not going to be that efficient space-wise, but I think it'll be okay. And then we'll have the door like so in the same area. So let's go ahead and get this mined out. And you know what? I'm going to cancel these so they can get working on the battery section, and then we'll just run power through. Eventually I will replace some of these with walls, or almost all of this with walls, just not at the moment. Our potatoes should be grown relatively soon, so a cook stove would probably be a good idea. So let's get a cook stove up. Looks like we don't have enough steel, which we should be able to fix that pretty easily. I'll put a cook stove. How do we want to set this up? We have so much room in here. This is such a nice large kitchen. This is the kind of kitchen that you really pay for. Let's put our cook stove up here, and then we'll put a mad animal. I'm sorry, mad animal. We'll have a butcher's table right here, and we will chop some trees down in this section over here. Who is plant cutting? You know, we'll set all of you to plant cut. Mad animal, where are you, mad animal, sir? It's a squirrel. Just kind of hanging out. What is the overview blinking for? Why is the overview blinking? I don't understand why you're blinking. Oh, learn history tab. Is that why you're blinking? Is that what you wanted? Maybe. I lost the squirrel. Okay, the squirrel's over there. The squirrel did not make it. Moody, if you would be so kind. I don't want you to be forbidden. Alright. We have a lot of stuff mined out, so things are currently shaping up. Let's get a battery down. Just plop our first one right there. Actually, I'm not going to put it right there. Since this is going to be a double wide wall, I'm going to put it there. That way we'll be able to get around and repair stuff just in case there's an explosion. And we will put doors here as well. There's all the steel we need right now. It was in the battery room. They're trying to hide it from us. And now we can run a power conduit pretty much just up the gut. Do we want to do that? That's the question. I don't know. I think for right now I'm going to start building steel walls, because it's going to be a little while before we get stuff done. We don't even have our research table down yet. Alright. We need power. Let's run power up this way. And we'll just run it through the center of the room. Like that. Not very elegant, but it is sufficient. And we can get these guys some lamps now too. That was weird. Mom was like, "It's time for bed, Scott. Get in bed." Carried her over there. Alright. Alright, Mom. It's okay. Calm down. It'll be alright. And let's actually just go ahead and get another solar generator up. That way we can have some extra power. Because I'm fairly confident that one will not be able to sustain the generator through the entire evening. Hopefully you guys aren't getting too cold. No, you're actually okay. Alright, well, that should be pretty good. Oh, these aren't actually anywhere near grown at all. So, you know what? Let's add a build, butcher creature, do it forever. This is a new little interface right here. And now we have the details option. And we'll bring that into 30. And you can see we have a minimum cooking skill. So if you wanted to, you could tell like only someone with a cooking skill of 6 to work here, which is interesting. And you can see we can also set up a hit point thing, so like only butcher things at less than 50% hit points. I'm not going to do that because they're just animals and they're going to be dead, so it doesn't really matter. But if you wanted to, say, use any like, say, wood that was damaged from being outside, like this wood right here is at 139 out of 150 health. Say you wanted to use that wood to make like swords out of, you can set up a build to only use the damaged stuff if you so desire. Hopefully you guys can get that power sorted for me. It's what we really need right now. And that will also make our auto door work. Very nice. We have some light in this area, which is great, and we will run this power up the hallway as well, because we do need lights in the hall. Getting some wood. This guy is rotting, which is unfortunate. And this now has power as well, so we can add a bill. Does anyone have a cooking over 6? No. Sev is almost there. So let's go ahead and do fine meal. I know that no one can do it. Do it until we have 10 of them. And yep, that's fine. Ingredient radius, we're going to just bring it down to 35. And then now a simple meal under that. Do it until we have, again, just 10. We don't need the 20 like we were doing in the last season. And bring you down to 35 as well. Alright, well, we need food. It says low food. I'm pretty sure we don't have food. So let's see if we can find some animals anywhere. And you can see this is one of the new little features. If you see animals, you can select them, and then you will have the hunt option, so you don't have to go into your architect if you don't want. So Sev is going to go hunting, and remember, some animals will fight back. Moody, if you would be so kind as to haul this squirrel, please, so it can get butchered and we can get cooking. And we're going to need a lot more power, especially if we want to refrigerate this area. So we're actually going to need to mine out these walls because I want to replace them. Sev is starving while watching the clouds. Well, Sev, if you would go maybe butcher. Go butcher some stuff. And you can eat your raw meats. If you wouldn't mind continuing to butcher stuff. And also we need some hunting going on. There's a lot of animals around here. So this area will provide a little bit of a challenge in terms of food. If I was paying better attention, we wouldn't have ran out of food at all. But that was me being derpy, which I am definitely guilty of every once in a while. And we still have plenty of steel. I'm actually just going to mine out this whole section of steel so we can use it to build some steel conduit walls. We can't build steel conduit walls. I guess that's a new research thing. Well, let's go ahead and also get these rooms sorted and also get the prison rooms sorted as well. Scott has a severe illness. I'm sorry. Hopefully you will eventually join our cause. You're hungry, which, again, I'm sorry about. An extreme infection. We have one meal that Moody just ate. And do we have any berries? It doesn't really look like we have any berries nearby. It looks like we have some potatoes that are actually ready to be harvested. No, they're not. But you know what? We're going to harvest them anyways because we need the food. Because I'm being kind of derpy. And I totally forgot about the time because I'm just enjoying playing RimWorld. So I think I'm actually going to wrap up this episode. The food situation I wouldn't worry about. We'll be okay. Yeah. We should be completely fine. As long as Sev stops eating the squirrels that he kills, we should be fine. What is that? It's a healthy hare wandering around, getting ready to be dead. Alright, well, we do have quite a few large animals down here. We'll hunt those in the next episode because they may or may not fight back. I'm not sure. Yeah, but that's going to be the end of this episode. So we got our first little bit of combat. We got our first prisoner, and our base is coming along quite nicely. Not sure why we can't get the conduit walls, but I'm guessing that's just a thing. So that will have to get sorted out soon. Hopefully we can get these beds made, or these rooms made, and then we'll be able to start our research, because I want to put our research table right here. I know I could put it over here, but I want it right here, and I don't feel like moving it, and yeah, basically me whining. So that's what we're going to be working on in the next episode, getting everything finished, mined out, moving Scott, hopefully getting our food situation sorted, and hunting these very large beasties that hopefully will not kill Sev when he decides to hunt them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like and hitting that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.